Okay, here we go. I promised everybody some breaks this weekend, and I hit the local shop. And God, it was a tough choice. I was back and forth. The WWE stuff's really starting to disappear here from my local shop, so the choices are going down. There used to be two full shelf sections. Like the shelf sections have like four shelves, and there you can fit a bunch of product on them. And he used to have monster section. When I first started going there a couple years ago, he had old, undisputed, every year of everything. And I've basically killed off his stock. A lot of people have been ordering stuff overseas as well from here in Taipei, of course. And a lot of the stock is just gone. There's not much left in the way of hobby boxes. Like, there's still quite a few things on the shelf, but there's not as many choices of different product anymore. So, yeah, I was back and forth on it. I almost went NXT 2018, and then I was thinking of going for the SmackDown and the SummerSlam and the Then Now Forever 18s, but I don't know. I kind of figured for my money, Topps Finest is a little bit better because you're getting two autos for a box that's less than the price of one box of something else. I still love the heritage boxes, but I hate the fact that 15 and 16 just don't have guaranteed autos in them. And I've been burned a few times on those. So I really wanted autos this weekend. So I went with one Finest 20, one Finest 2021, and a fully loaded 2020. I've completely bought him out of fully loaded 2021. If you hear a weird sound, that's just my chair. I kind of have the Brian Last style chair going here. It likes to make a lot of damn noise. So, yeah, I loaded up my pops here in the background. I put good old Elias Ezekiel down here for a little bit of extra luck and stuff like that. So, forgot to open up my top loader box. So, you're going to hear plastic there for a second because I'm super, super tired. It's like 2:30 a.m. Had to wait for the wife to fall asleep before I could start breaking stuff. And she's finally asleep, and now I want to sleep. So I don't even know where to start first. Like, fully loaded 2020, I've only ever opened a few of them, and I wasn't as impressed with 2020 as I was with 2021. 2021 seemed to have a lot better stuff in it, but there are some ones in 2020 that I would love to get. I think we'll leave 2020 till the end, just because that gives us something to kind of one last guaranteed hit at the end. So if we're going to go with Finest, we might as well go by year. We'll open up the 2020s, then we'll open up the 2021s that way. So let's get the plastic off these guys and get our single boxes out on both of those ones, and then we'll start going through them. I didn't buy Finest back when it first came out for 2020 because I wasn't big on the chrome and I wasn't big on the Finest. I think I should have probably gone for more Finest back then, just for the fact that, like I said, money-wise, it's a better deal. It's two hits for the price of less than two hobby boxes. And since each one of these is going to have a guaranteed auto hit in it, it's actually worth a lot more, or it's a better choice. You still might get kind of screwed. I feel kind of bad cutting Asuka because, God, I love Asuka. Okay, so I think I've only ever opened one Finest 2020, and I think I've only opened one Finest 2021 as well. I really do kind of have my favorites of what I go for, and I just kind of stick with that type of stuff. But with not much to choose from, like I said, I almost went with NXT. I almost went with NXT 2018 because it's 10 autos. It's 10 autos for less than the price of these two Finest boxes, really. Only a little bit less, but it's still less. But at the same time, it's like NXT 2018, I was never that big on that set. And the other thing with it is, I'm guessing like 75% of the hits I'm going to get out of that or more are just going to be hits that I don't give a crap about because most of them have been released. I'm big on NXT 2017. I have almost the entire set of that in every color. But 2018 just didn't really impress me that much. So All right, let's just cut both right now. It's a hell of a lot easier to do it that way, and then we can just slide them on out. So there's our two. See, I always make sure the cards are at the bottom. I'm not cutting the top off a card. All right, there is our two piles of Finest, which I guess the angle I'm on, it's not the best, but let's still go for it anyway. Okay, mini box number 1. Make sure everything's out there. Now these are a really nice looking set. They really are. Apologies for the light in here. Like I said, it's 2:30 in the morning, so the light isn't going to be the greatest. Okay. Oh, there's a rookie card right on top for good old Riddick Moss. Montez Humberto. So what's special about that one? See, I don't know this set that well. So there's a Finest Ronda Rousey, but I don't really know exactly what the difference is between that card and the other cards. Because it's like D10. So I'm guessing there's a subset from this set that one comes from. There's a nice Oscar. I know some of these are refractors and some of these aren't refractors. Bliss, Shinsuke, one of those Viking guys. See, now this one looks to be like a different color to it than the other one. It seems to have a different color background to it. Apologies as I'm kind of learning my way through Finest. There's Sheamus, one of my main collections. Okay, D. Bryan. Okay, I see a color green coming up, so we'll ditch that to the back so we can get through a few more of these. Tamina, Shotzi. See, there's a Finest return. I know there was the Finest return. I just don't know what this D10 one is for Ronda Rousey from the older set, but we'll put that one over to the side because it's a little bit different. All right, so there's a refractor. I guess I'm supposed to be looking on the back for the refractor on that one. Like I said, Chrome and Finest never really grabbed my attention that much. I think partially just because of price. All right, so there's like a backwards one here. Is that something? Well, we'll move the backwards one to the back there as well. So we got two at the back. We know there's one color and there's one backwards one, so we'll see what those ones are. There's Cross. There's Velveteen Dream. God, you can tell it's an old set if you got a Velveteen Dream in there. All right, Damian Priest. Okay, one card is backwards, so we're going to flip it because I don't know which. See, we've got two colors back there, right? We got a green and a blue. And of course, Finest and Chrome decided to go with their own color scheme compared to other sets. So I think the color scheme for this one's different than some of the other ones, unless they stuck it the same, because green is usually 25, blue's usually 50, but I'm not sure. So there's a Damian Priest rookie card. Let's see, what do we have behind Priest? We have a Ciampa out of 99. That's nice. That's going in my Ciampa collection right now. Ciampa out of 99. So the greens are out of 99. So whatever this blue is behind it, I'm guessing it's just parallel, but I'm guessing it is out of, okay, 150. I was like, damn it, I thought it was going to be less. Okay, what do we got? Looks like we got a rookie card. Oh, it's that freaking Humberto guy. Is he even still around? I haven't really watched for a while. I don't know if he disappeared or is he part of that Los Lotharios or the Latino Heat 2.0 or whatever the hell they're called or something like that. I don't know. Not too bad. Ciampa always makes me happy to hit a Ciampa, especially since Ciampa's probably going to be going somewhere else in the near future is what I would guess with him, since main roster seems to just like to totally destroy anything that came from NXT, and since he was one of the best things NXT ever put out, he'll just get lost in the shuffle. So, okay. Oh no, I dropped Humberto. Let's get these guys into their top loaders right now. I forgot how much thicker these things are. I almost need a 75 on these things. I brought out the 55s for these, but that's kind of a tight squeeze on some of those ones. we will stick them here in front of good old Bianca Belair. Alright, so there's our first auto. We got some strange Rousey card that I'm going to have to look up later on. And we've got the finest return of the Warrior. And it seems like the other ones, you just kind of got to look to see what's a refractor. Not very many refractors. Chrome had a lot of refractors, didn't it? What's that? Finest tag teams. Okay, it looks like maybe there's only 1 or 2 refractors per box. I guess the refractor. Where'd the refractor go? Didn't I have something that said refractor? God, I'm tired. I had something that said refractor on it. Now I don't even know where the hell that card went. I guess these aren't technically refractors because those are parallels instead. Whatever. Like I said, I'm tired. This is going to be one where I kind of mumble and grumble around while I'm doing this because I would like to get to sleep soon, but I haven't cracked cards in over a month, so I really wanted to do this. Alright, let's look at these ones. Shorty G, The Fiend. There's a finest return of Daniel Bryan. I'm trying to get the angle here where the light doesn't look like crap. There's one of my old collections of the AOP. Samoa Joe, Dijak, Black. God, most of these guys are gone now. Drew, Roman. Love to hit a Roman. Finest superstars, Randy Orton, Roderick Strong, The Miz. Oh, there we go. There's our other auto right there. Is a Keith Lee. I'm guessing that's a base. Yeah, no numbering on that one. I actually think the only other finest auto I have that I've ever hit was a Keith Lee, so I'm pretty sure that's my second Keith Lee. See, some of these cards have a really different colored backgrounds, but I guess that's just what the background looks like before it. There's a dual something card. Oh yeah, we do have something backwards here again, so our backwards one is... Oh, gold makes me happy until I realize that gold in this one's an out of 50, but... Alright, there we go. Finest tag teams of the Street Profits. Alright. So an out of 50 Street Profits parallel. So I guess, well, with that box, it was 2 parallels, 2 autos. That's not too bad. And like I said, there's a couple of refractors floating around in there somewhere. I'm just not going to flip through everything to find 1 or 2 refractors right now. So stick Keith Lee back there by Alexa. We'll put our Street Profits into... Sorry, I know I'm blocking the camera a lot with all of this. Okay, so there's our first grab right there. And of course, I can't even make the damn thing stand up. Okay, so we've got a Ciampa out of 99, a Keith Lee base. We've got a Street Profits non-auto out of 50, and we've got a Humberto out of like 10,000. Okay, so some of these ones are the kind of parallel type things. Let's just quickly see what's a refractor. I thought it said like refractor at the bottom of the card or something like that. I saw one that said refractor earlier, and then I can't even find it again. I swear it says refractor down here or something like that on these cards. Maybe it's only like 1 refractor per box, and somehow I lost that 1 refractor. If I miss it... Oh, there we go. It says it way at the bottom. Oh, Nakamura is a refractor. Okay. Maybe I did miss it. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot, or maybe there's only like 1 refractor per box. No, there's 1. Dijak refractor. Seems like there's 1 per mini box is all there is for the refractors. Oh, no, I lied. Casey Cats, whatever her name is. What's her name? Like, Give Me a Chance Now or something like that? I don't even remember. There's another refractor of Kofi. Okay, now I know where to look for the word refractor because I'm absolutely blind. And like I said, this is pretty much a new set for me to be going through. Okay, not a bad finest box. Not really the finest I could do. A Champa auto makes me happy. The other three, not bad hits. Trade for some other stuff with some people, but let's go with finest 2021. That fully loaded 2020 box better hit me something good. I did one finest. I think finest is the set that has the Legends ones in it, I believe. See, getting all these sets straight in my head kind of messes me up sometimes. So I'm pretty sure this is the set that has those Legends autos inside. I should probably hurry up because I never trust my iPad to record me for very long. If this thing cuts out, I'm going to be pissed. Or I'll just cut the video and just show the first one. But I think this has the Legends. I'm pretty sure this had the Legends auto in it. I got a beefcake on one of the last ones, but I traded that off for something a little bit better. Oh yeah, the last box, the 2020 box, was the one that was supposed to have those Stone Cold Steve Austin cut ones. I've never hit one of those. And I think this one has the Undertaker hit ones, those like the weird shaped cards or something like that. Okay, let's see what type of auto we can get from Finest 2021. Slide these out. Okay, yeah, these were the ones that I found to be a little bit nicer looking because they had some nice different colors on them. There was an auto like the second freaking card down, so we'll flip that to the back. We'll see what type of stuff we can come up with first. So that Heyman's a refractor. Sorry, I gotta get the angle right on these so we can see it. Benjamin, Ali, Rick Boogs, Walker. There is a Seth Rollins parallel out of 150. All right. So we got a Rollins parallel already in this one. I don't remember how, with these ones, I thought it was like easier to tell what the refractors were or something like that. Looks like I got a bunch of, this one's got a bunch of different ones. An Oscar out of 75. That makes me happy. I got a great Oscar collection going, so see, I don't know if those are, I guess those aren't really ever considered refractors because those are the parallels instead. The refractors, no, I guess not. Cesaro, Bruno Sammartino, Legacies card, Kyle O'Reilly, Boring Corbin, Ember Moon, Candice LeRae, a Roman Reigns Finest Survivor Series card. That's a nice one. Gable, Big E, Commander Aziz, and we have an out of 10 auto. An out of 10 auto. I don't want to say don't give me someone because then that's going to be the person that I hit. So let's see, who do we have back there? Scarlet out of 10. Jesus, that's a freaking hit. NXT Scarlet out of 10. I am happy with that one. That is a nice card because Scarlett did not have many cards in this set or in any WWE sets because the WWE wasted her so freaking quickly. Okay, I'm going to put the parallels into their baggies afterwards so we don't totally waste time here. Probably for how tired I am, I'm guessing people are tired of listening to me by now. All right, let's get into our next one. I got to watch to make sure I don't have an auto coming up like right away. Or if I do, I might not be able to tell because there may not be a number on it. Freaking hell. It did. It jumped at me right away. I had no idea there was an auto second on there. A Morrison base auto. That's not too bad. I like Morrison, and really there hasn't been a lot of, or at least in my collection, I don't have a lot of Morrison. I don't really have much Morrison at all. Alright, well, my hope for another one of the Legends ones in this set is kind of dashed, but Morrison, base, and Scarlet out of 10, that's some pretty good hits going there. Alright, let's see if we got any more parallels in here. I'm not going to search for the refractors. Alright, we got one of those Undertaker ones. Buried Alive Undertaker. So these aren't numbered. I guess some of them are numbered. I think I saw some numbered ones of that, but I've never hit a numbered one of those. But I think this is only my second box anyway. Now, I would love to get a Steamboat Auto. Oh, I have a few Steamboat Autos, but I think a Steamboat Auto from this set would look really, really nice. Sorry I'm going through them a little bit fast, but there's not much left in here really to get. Sasha Banks beating up on Asuka. Should be the other way around. Can't stand Banks. Never been able to stand Banks. Hopefully and truthfully, I'm probably one of the few people that think this, but I hope she's gone. I really do. Never was a Banks fan. Never have been a Banks fan. Any of my Banks autos, they come in and they go out basically just as fast as I hit them. So, yeah, if there was a Banks in one of these, I would be trading it or sending it off pretty quickly. So there's my Asuka. There's a nice Seth Rollins. Out of 150, I don't care. A lot of my Seth Rollins cards are blue Seth Rollins cards, so that kind of goes nicely with it. Alright, so our 2021 parallels are the Asuka out of 75 and our Seth Rollins out of 150. We have our Johnny Drip Drip base auto, but still nice looking one. And basically the best hit out of all these boxes, I was going to say Charlotte. God, if I said, I would never be happy with a Charlotte. A Scarlet out of 10. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Charlotte either. If you haven't watched any of my videos or talked to me about wrestling, you might be a little bit shocked on the people that I don't like. I do not like the Four Horsewomen at all. Just not my type. Not my type of wrestlers, not my type of product from them. So, yeah, if I hit any of them, Becky, I kind of like. Sasha, can't stand. Bailey is the worst of the bunch. And who did I miss? Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte I can respect, but I'm still not a fan of Charlotte at all. All right, let's see who we hit in here. The fully loaded was left till the end because we're hoping that the fully loaded is going to be the one that hits us something big. Hoping for a Roman Reigns, an Asuka, Nakamura, AJ, any of my guys that I collect. All right, which way is up on this one? All right, I saw the blacks. I saw the little black strips, so this way is up. Last time I did this, I opened the box and the card fell out. So I'm going to do it this way. Pop that so it's easier for me to open. Do it on a bit of an angle so I don't drop the damn card and crack the case. All right. This. I don't know if I'm going to grab many more fully loaded, so this could be the last of what I do for fully loaded if this is not a good hit. What do we have in there? Oh, Jesus. Anybody who likes Jeff Hardy, get a hold of me. Oh, man. What's that? It's a green one. Number 6 out of 50. I am not a Hardy's fan. So that, I kind of wish we had done that one first just in case. So there we go. Jeffrey Jailbird Hardy. And it's not because of the Jailbird stuff. I've just never been a Hardy's fan. I went to, what was it? Breakdown in Your House, I think it was. The one where Austin had to take on The Undertaker and Kane for his championship. Yeah, that was the one where there was the cage match. It was in Hamilton, Ontario. Cage match with The Rock, Shamrock, and Mankind. I think he was still Mankind at that time. Yeah, that was the best one of it. But one of the opening matches, like the dark matches, I can't remember if it was on Sunday Night Heat or if it was a dark match, but that was the first time I ever saw the Hardys. That was the same one where Edge had a match and Christian came out for the first time as well. Christian debuted at that one. But the Hardys debuted on a dark match. And I remember thinking, I'm like, the Hardy Boys? No team's ever going to get over with a stupid name like the Hardy Boys. And then they did. But I'm just not big into the flippy stuff. The Hardy Boys, the Hardly Boys, any of those guys. I'm just not big on them. So that is not impressive to me. Let's see, what is it? Oh, that's a turnbuckle pad relic. Cool. Okay. Alright, so I would say between these 3 boxes, not bad. Like, not bad for what I paid, but not the best either. Like, that's not This wasn't like a blow my mind type thing. I'm glad I got a Champa. I have a Keith Lee already, I know. Some of the parallels weren't bad. John Morrison, not too bad. Scarlet out of 10. That has to be the gem out of the whole damn thing. So let's pile these up so we can just quickly do a hit recap. Oh no, Jeff Hardy fell down. Maybe he's drunk. Oh, sorry. I know. My sense of humor is awful at this time of night, but I still hate Hardy. So there we go. There's little Jeff Hardy right down there. 2020. Here is our little hit recap with really, really bad lighting in here. God, I gotta get better lighting in this room at nighttime. Okay, a 34 out of 50 Street Profits parallel. A 54 out of 1,557 Humberto. Keith Lee. God, I got so many Keith Lee autos. I hit Keith Lee a lot in every set. Keith Lee. And a 52 out of 99 Champa, which to me is the best thing from that box. We'll put him there beside Jeff Hardy. Maybe he can keep Hardy under control. There's an Undertaker card. We have an out of 150 Seth Rollins. We have an out of 75 Asuka. We have a Johnny Drip Drip base auto. I don't know if that's a... See, I don't know what the whole set thing on the back is, but I'm guessing that's just basic normal set anyway. And our best hit is looks like black out of 10 Scarlet. I'd have to say that's our hit of the night. And I'm hoping next time I go, there we go, that's a little more clear. Hopefully next time I get the finest stuff, I can hit something nice like that. Her auto looks like Scorlet. Well, some people... She still has a nice auto, so I can't really make fun of it too much. So let's just set her up there. Let's make this look better up here. Let's put Asuka right here. Everything's better with Asuka. There's my little Asuka right over here as well. Okay, that's it. Sorry about my tired voice and my droning on about stuff and stuff like that, but there we go. There's our 3 major hits of the night from those boxes. I don't know. If I had to rate those boxes, the fully loaded was like a 1 out of 10 for me. Other people would be a little bit more excited about that. The finest 2020, I don't know. Champa was good. Humberto, I don't really care about. Keith Lee, I've already got. So that would be about a 7. Champa pulled that one up. The box with Scarlet and Johnny Drip Drip and an Asuka in it, that's a pretty damn good box, especially with an out of 10. So that's about a 9 out of 10 box for me on that one. But still, I don't know. Overall, all of this, that was about a 7.5. Jeff Hardy pulled it down pretty bad, just like he does everything else. So, yep, that's it. And I think that's it. I'll be uploading this thing to YouTube. That's probably where you're watching it anyway, because I don't upload it to anywhere else. So I don't know why I'm telling you I'm uploading it to the platform that you're watching it on right now. So I do have another break that will be coming up in a day or two. I'm going to quickly grab the box because it's right behind me. Luckily, my squeaky chair isn't being too noisy, but I do have 2 boxes of BBM 2022 to break into. Still working through my cases at the shop. Only have about 5 or 6 boxes left between my 2 cases. So I'll be breaking those on the next video, which are always fun because there are 4 to 5 hits inside of those ones, plus the chrome parallels. So I love breaking the BBM product. So I'm going to be hitting that stuff up. And that will be posted probably within the next day or 2 after this one goes up. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I apologize. I'm droning and I'm mumbling because I'm so freaking tired right now. So, yeah, if you liked it, if you want to comment on the hits, what you think of the hits, what you think of Jeff Hardy, it's always a fun thing to hear what people think of Jeff Hardy. So, yeah, comment if you want to start the conversation on any of this stuff. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I will see you on the next video with hopefully some better hits than what we got here. But like I said, Scarlet and Champa, that saved the day. All right. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're breaking anything, hope you break some pretty good stuff. If not, tune in here. I'm always breaking something once in a while. All right. See you guys on the next video.